in this human experience, if you're a parent and if you're raising a kid or a baby, let's just say you're narcissistic and let's say you have lack of self-awareness. If you raise that baby is going to grow up and become very traumatized and have a lot of abandonment wounds and rejection wounds. And then when he becomes a teen and an adult, going to become very traumatized. Therefore, it's going to be hard for that adult to live that fucking life, right? And that adult is going to attract a lot of emotionally unavailable partners that's going to screw them over and cause more pain and hurt. And that adult is going to have trouble functioning in this corrupt societal fucking world that controls you by enslaving you with money paper. This world is shit because this human experience is so fucking stupid, man. Like, fuck, bro. Like, just the fact that we're being controlled by money. You can't really do anything without money. And now, the type of shit I gotta experience is the fact that I'm raised by a lot of shitty family members, by a fucking shitty mother, right? So growing up, I never had that love. So now, I'm feeling empty. Like no matter what, I always feel some type of pain in my heart area, or I feel empty, or I feel left out. I feel abandoned. So now, as I'm getting older, it's starting to come to the surface. So now, people like me got to go to therapy, and we got to heal my nervous system, and all that costs money, and I got to sacrifice my time, and all this other bullshit. Not to mention, I'm also experiencing spiritual like symptoms, such as I have a twin flame connection. So I'm constantly feeling my twin flames pain, emotions, and energy. There's a lot of spiritual side to this shit, man. Like, what the fuck? Um, if you're experiencing a twin flame connection or any spiritual connection, you know what it's like to constantly feel abandoned or left out in the cold, and like your nervous system is all fucked up because I feel a lot of pain. I feel a lot of anger and vengefulness, man. Just all these triggers come to the surface. I'm not sure if my life planned this out. I'm not sure if I was born into a dysfunctional family where they abused me, and now I'm attracting a lot of negative, shitty, emotionally unavailable romantic partners, right? And then when they do me wrong, and then when I meet people I don't feel that connection with, and that pissed me off because now I gotta take time out of my day so I can heal, and like I'm never satisfied with life. Everything seems lame and fucking boring. So it's just like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to do here. Well, that's what I hate about this human experience. Like the human experience, like the human body is so fucking weak. I've said this in one of my videos. The human body is so weak. You can easily get injured. The human flesh is very fragile and weak. You can easily develop a lot of trauma, especially from a young age. If you're raised by narcissistic, abusive, shitty, toxic parents who have no business in being a parent, when they raise you, you're gonna create a lot of trauma. And then growing up, you're gonna have no self-awareness until you come across and watch YouTube videos on how to heal that shit. And then once you heal that shit, but it's gonna take a long time to heal. It's not an overnight process. It takes a long ass time. Me, I'm on a self-love journey, but this shit is fucking annoying, man. Like I'm always feeling pain. I'm always feeling empty, and I'm aware of what's causing it. It's because of my upbringing, because of how I was raised, and all the abuse I went through, and like not feeling connected to people. But not only that, but I've also been through a lot of like I've experienced dating a lot of shitty partners that have done me wrong, that ghosted me, and that kind of traumatized me psychologically, man. So like now I gotta heal from that shit. At least I'm aware though, but I'm aware like I gotta go to therapy. I gotta heal my fucking nervous system and all this other shit, man. Not only that, but like spiritually, like there are times where I can't get this specific person, my twin flame, off of my fucking mind 24/7. Like it's not happening right now, but it'll happen from time to time. It's like cycles to this shit. I'll experience a lot of rapid heartbeats, just a lot of crazy. Like I'm always stagnant. My body is always fucking stagnant. Spiritually, I'm always stagnant. I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like this shit makes no sense. Like I don't get it. But a lot of depressive energy, a lot of sadness. Supposedly, this one YouTuber, she mentioned that like it's a possibility that me and other people that are experiencing this, it's a possibility that we are experiencing the pain that our ancestors and our past family members had gone through and had went through, and this is where you get your generational curses. You're experiencing your family's generational trauma and curses. That's why the pain is so deep. And I'm just like, yo, what the fuck, man? Like, are you fucking serious? Like, why am I experiencing all this shit? Like, this shit's unnecessary. Me personally, I believe God does this shit on purpose. I'm not sure if I really doubt that I signed up for this before I reincarnated. Either God chose this or I chose this, but I really don't fucking know why. And it's just fucking annoying because, like, this shit's ongoing. Like, it's gonna happen. I hope this shit doesn't happen in my entire life. This is why I say there's always suffering and pain in this human experience, man. That's why I feel like I'm a stronger, tougher soul, because people who experience a lot of bullshit and stuck energy like that, usually they're stronger spirits and they're stronger souls, right? While other people who just have shit handed to them, who live an easy life, who don't gotta experience abuse, or not even that, but they got to, like, they naturally attract loving partners here and there, and it's just like, what the fuck, you know? While people like me, I don't know, man. I'm just ranting, but like, it gets annoying when you're raised by like shitty family members, and now you gotta heal from the bullshit they put you through. You gotta take time out of your day, and then you gotta sacrifice pretty much. You gotta sacrifice your money, and you gotta sacrifice your time. And not only that, but it's hard to do that when time is speeding up. So not only you're dealing with a lot of mental conflict, dealing with trauma, traumatic experiences, abuse, and family members, but now you got to deal with spiritual and this worldly bullshit as well, or this human experience bullshit, such as time speeding up and the spiritual changes that are taking place. My conclusion is that God purposely put a lot of humans through a lot of bullshit because this is the nature of this realm. Because we live in a hell realm, which makes sense. If we're living in hell, then automatically we're gonna go through a lot of conflict and bullshit, pretty much. You always like there's always purging, no matter what. You always gotta. There's always some type of pain you gotta overcome in this fucking realm, in this human experience. That's why I fucking hate, man. But I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.